Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading is a weekly reading focusing on the energy surrounding us during the week of December 3rd through the 9th, 2018. For the reading, I'm using the Good Tarot deck by Colette Baron-Reid, and I will pull an additional oracle card from the Soul's Journey deck by James Van Praagh. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate. The only way to get a truly personalized reading will be to order a private reading from me. If you're interested, all of the information can be found in the description box below this video. All right, so let's get into it. So I have shuffled off camera, but I'll give the deck a few more shuffles. So Spirit, what do we need to know? What are the energies surrounding us during the week of December 3rd through the 9th? What do we need to know? What are the energies surrounding us during the week of December 3rd through December 9th, 2018? What are the energies surrounding us? What do we need to know? What are the messages for the week of December 3rd through the 9th? All right, we'll do one last shuffle. And divide the deck. All right, so we have in the past position, Major Arcana number 6, Love. This is the Lovers, followed by the Messenger of Earth, and the outbound energy. Ooh. Major Arcana number 10, Fortune's Wheel, so the Wheel of Fortune. And from the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Fire. This is the King of Wands. All right. And below the King of Wands, we have the Nine of Water, so wish fulfillment. So 9 of Cups, that's very, very nice, but just leave that there. All right, and we need one additional oracle card. So Spirit, one additional message for the week of December 3rd through December 9th. What do we need to know? One additional message for the week of December 3rd through December 9th. What do we need to know? One additional message. Okay, that one wanted to come out, so we will take it. Ooh. We have Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. And we have, it's kind of black. I'm not sure if it's dark purple or black with lighter lilac and purple. All right, so let me put this here and put some of these right here. Oops, put that right there. And okay. Let me just lower the camera just a little bit so you can see. Okay, so starting off here with the Lovers. Okay, so the Lovers in the past position. Well, the Lovers can have, different meanings. So obviously one meaning for the Lovers card is, like a soulmate connection, a deep connection with another individual, whether this is romantic or not, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be. It can be, right? The Lovers can obviously be a romantic relationship, and it's usually, it has to do with seeing yourself in another person, right? It's that very deep, harmonious soulmate connection with another person where, it's you feel connected, right? You feel that connection. You come together, two separate people coming together as one, which in this particular deck, the card is called Oneness. And so it does, there is this sort of like you coming together with another person, and how we are all reflections of each other, right? Another interpretation of the card, it has to do with choice. And in early tarot decks, the card would often show like a woman standing before two men or a man standing before two women, implying, a significant choice needed to be made, and one that would ultimately affect not just the person making the choice or the decision, but, everybody involved. So, that could be a sort of a head or heart decision. So a significant decision here with the Lover's card in the past position. So for some of you, this is the energy heading into this week. So you could have already, experienced this, this Lover's energy where you might have had to make a very significant choice. But, oftentimes we think, well, when we make a decision or when we, kind of look at a choice, we often tend to see it as, it's either this thing or that thing, right? But it doesn't necessarily have to be, right? When we kind of view things like in totality, we see that it's not always an either or, right? That it's not always like a right or wrong decisions. I usually say this when I think of like the Crossroads card, the Two of Wands. It's not either or. It's not that, if you go down one path, that path is the right one and the other one's wrong. No, it's not that. It's about, each decision is or will lead to a different experience, right? And so each experience, it's about what we can learn from that experience. And so with this, Lover's card, it doesn't have to be either or. There could be, by choosing one, one would lead to one experience, the other would lead to another. So there is that message as well with the Lover's card. The Lovers is associated with the sign of Gemini. So this could be a Gemini individual that you're dealing with. But it's also about relationships. The Lover's card and how relationships are important for our personal growth, for our development, right? If we think about soulmates, I often speak of like a soulmate connection or relationship and how they're not always the easiest of relationships, right? Soulmates can appear as romantic partners, they can appear as friends, they can appear as colleagues, like, work colleagues. And they're not always easy because a lot of times, we're brought together to resolve like a past life type of connection, right? So there could be, you might be teaching them something or they might be teaching you something. So it's not always the easiest of relationships, but it does have to do with, these important relationships in our life. So there could have been a focus on relationships, right, coming into this week. And then sitting in the center, we have this messenger of Earth. So Earth energy, obviously, right? We're dealing with the signs of Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, right? And with the messenger, like the name suggests, usually brings in news of something, right? In this deck, they call them messengers. This would typically be the Knight, right? Like the Knight of Earth, the Knight of Pentacles. Here we have the messenger, and this could be more of a middle-aged earth sign individual. You might be in a relationship with this person. I usually view pages and knights more as, event sort of energies coming in. And with this being, a messenger of Earth, there could be news coming in to do with, a job opportunity. This could have to do with, the work that you do. It's very tangible, right? Earth energy is very tangible energy here in the material realm. So we associate it with like the work that we do, the money we earn. It's like prosperity, our resources. So there could be, news coming in here. Something that has to do with a new business opportunity even, news of a new job, news related to a new business opportunity. But whatever it is, it's, it's very it's very concrete, right? It's very, with earth energy, it's very tangible. And this could be something that, you're feeling very excited about. This could be a new job offer. It could be a promotion even. It could have to do with even going in new directions, right? So trying out new things, or a new job opportunity taking you in, a different direction even than where you have been, which, I kind of get with the Fortune's Wheel immediately after it, because, this is all about things now going in your favor, right? A huge turn. Let me hold this up again. A huge turning of the wheel, a huge change of events, and things, finally kind of going your way, going in your favor. And it's a very karmic card, right? The Wheel of Fortune, it's all about like karma. And so, there's this sort of a karmic element to it, but it's also to do with like synchronicities and timing and it's like the right time now for you. Oh, that's funny. I haven't noticed. Look at the top of the card. It makes out like the shape of a heart. So there could be, for some of you, going back to the Lover's card, there could be this, new relationship, this soulmate connection that now, it's like the right time. If maybe you met this person before and at that time it wasn't the right time to come together, now it is the right time. And in all the readings I've done using this card, I've never noticed that heart shape at the top of it. That's really interesting. So could be for a specific group of you or person listening, but, now is the right time. Going back here to, it's sort of destiny meets synchronicity is the way that, that this particular deck approaches the Wheel of Fortune card. And so, it's like an opportunity appearing out of nowhere, but there is a reason for it. It's like now it is the right time for whatever this new opportunity is, for this new relationship, for this new business opportunity. And if it is a relationship, then, it has staying power, because we have earth energy, this coming in after it, and this change, with this heart reference at the top of the card. So there is staying power, and it's like now is the right time for it. For others, the Wheel of Fortune, it's linked with Jupiter, and it is all to do with prosperity and destiny and these chance encounters, chance events, the kind of out of nowhere. Maybe we've applied for a job. Maybe you've tried, over and over for a particular type of position, and for whatever reason, timing was not right, and it's like now is the time, and out of nowhere, you get a response back, and you get a job interview, and things start to move forward. It's like it's the Wheel of Fortune finally, cycles turning here, but it's also, things happening when they're meant to happen. So, if you've been on the downturn, now it's like you're on this, things are taking a positive turn now, and things are finally starting to move forward for you. And you have with the King of Fire, or King of Wands is the overall energy. This could be an older fire sign individual that's playing a significant role. This person might be in some way related to either this lover's connection, or this new opportunity with the Wheel of Fortune. If so, this would typically be more of an older fire sign individual, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And he is, he's somebody who's very dynamic. He's very he's kind of a trailblazer, somebody who's not afraid to take risks. So if there is a new opportunity here with the Messenger of Earth, or if there is this new thing coming in, this new cycle, he's not at all, or he would be the perfect person to go after whatever this new thing is, because he is a trailblazer. He has that that kind of innate sense of leadership. You know, he is the leader. People just kind of automatically follow him. And he's very creative, right? He's a creative individual. Fire energy deals with creativity, creative projects, endeavors. It's also to do with the work that we do, business ventures, you know, and so he is very, he's a very powerful person. He's very confident, right? Very sure of himself. And people do tend to follow him because he kind of exudes that, you know, that sense of control and leadership, right? So again, if this is a person, could just be you taking on the energy of this King of Fire as you know, head into this new exciting phase. Because it is very exciting, and it is about, you know, vision and having inspiration and having that, you know, kind of that inner, look, he has the heart, again, the heart, look at that. I swear, it's funny. You can do readings for years and years, and you can use the same cards, and it's like you don't notice things, or, you know, at a particular time when you're meant to get the message, it's like those particular things stand out. And we have, look at the heart. He has the heart, this red, you know, flaming heart here. And we have the heart at the top of this card. So whatever this new cycle is, or this new opportunity, it's like, you know, it's what your heart desires. It's bringing you great joy. It's what you love to do, right? Love on the card. It's something that you love to do. And so this new opportunity, and possibly this choice, this new cycle coming in, it's something that, you know, it's like all the obstacles are finally being removed from your path. And you're free to move forward now. It's like you can move forward. You're meant to move forward. It is the right time for you to move forward, you know. And it's like and he's also very spiritual, right? In this particular deck, he does have a slightly different interpretation in that, you know, he's sort of a spiritual kind of leader. And he's very much aligned with spirit. And so he understands about, you know, the importance of doing his part, but also partnering with spirit. And you do have 2 of the 4 cards. So half of the reading is made up of major arcana. So, you know, a significant or sort of balance here between, you know, what you are meant to do, or your contribution, and then spirit kind of stepping in. And, you know, there's this equal, you know, this 50-50 type of you partnering up with spirit here. Interesting. All right, let's take a look at the Judgment card here. It's Judgment in this particular Oracle deck. It's not the Judgment card in the Tarot, not the Major Arcana. So we have Judgment. Where is it? Here we go. It says, "We are all spirit. We are all the same. It's only the roles we have chosen to play here on Earth that make us seem different. The biggest lesson you have chosen to learn is to love." We have love here, the heart here. That's funny. There are so many situations in this physical dimension that it is possible to incarnate into. But the core lesson is to look past these illusions and see yourself in everyone. And that's the unity. That's the 2 becoming one, the unity. Remember what I was saying about with the Lovers card here? Each soul has chosen its own struggles, and your task is not to judge how someone else goes about overcoming these obstacles, but to assist that soul. Spirit has given you the tools of compassion and empathy to help you see through the eyes of those who appear different. Your ego has taught you that making other people feel insignificant or inferior will allow you to feel better about yourself. That is an illusion. By diminishing others, you diminish yourself. Always learn to follow the golden rule. I will treat others as I would like to be treated. Everyone in your life is there to teach you something about yourself. Accept the lesson with love and understanding. Well, that ties in perfectly with what I was kind of saying here with the soulmate card, right? So very interesting, very powerful week, I think, for many of us. I do hope that these messages have helped you. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful week. Bye for now.